So today we are discussing about the Kube scheduler. Okay, so how the Kube scheduler schedules the pods across the nodes. Okay, so if we go here, even the all the master components, they are basically running as a pods. Okay, so they are running as a static pods. That means they are controlling themselves. Like there is no manager on top of it. Okay, so the static pods will look like this: cd etc. Yeah, so this is the static pods. Yeah. So this is the static pods. So the static pods are running in this order. So this is where we'll keep the static pods and we'll give a definition in the Kube API server in the YAML file when we are building the cluster. So this is where my all the list of master components will be running from. Okay. And the static pods, they don't need any connection to start it. So they themselves will start themselves like automatically. Okay. If they need to restart, they will get restarted automatically. Okay. So the configuration will look similar. We will discuss more about it when we are talking about the cluster components like in deep. Okay. So coming to the other one. Okay. So the Kube scheduler will decide how to schedule a pod. Okay. So let's say assume if you take an example here. Okay. So here I have three nodes, right? Kube scheduler get nodes. So here I have three nodes. So these three nodes has the labels. So yeah, these are all the basic labels when the node is getting spinned up. Okay. So now if I want a pod to be scheduled only on this node, okay, the third node, right? So what will I do? There is a scheduling called manual scheduling. Okay. So okay. So that manual scheduling will be like nodeName property. Okay. So we'll go to my home folder. Let's try with that same backend pod. Kubenetes. Yeah, Prasad, you're able to follow, right? The audio is clear, right? Are you having any issues?
Yes, it's good.
Okay. So here we have this. So I'll try with the backend pod or busybox pod. Okay, before that. So I'll open the busybox pod. And here I'll give something called node name property. Okay. So the reason there is no names here because when it got spinned up, right? They were taking the AWS names, okay, instead of the host names. So that's the reason they were taking it. So that is okay. We'll continue. So now I'll take this node name 1022, okay, and unknown field node name. Let me see if it is still there. Yeah, it should be under containers. So let me open that and git underscore. Yeah, N capital and name. So let me apply it. Okay, so kubectl, okay, get pods. Okay, so if I need to know where it's running, so this is running in the 22. So the last node. Okay, right? So this is a static assignment where you are hard coding like, okay, I want to run these pods only under this particular node. Okay. So this is called static assignment. Okay. With the node name property. Okay. Let's assume if I spin up these replicas, okay, like the backend replica, and here I don't have the so backend is a deployment. So what will I do? I'll give the replica count as total 3 or 4. Okay, apply. Okay, apply FNF backend. Whatever. Okay, get pods. Yeah. So if you see here, right, how many pods got scheduled? Okay, so we have total 3 pods. In this, 2 pods got scheduled over in this node. Okay, and rest got one and over here and one and over here. So we don't have any control over how the pods are getting scheduled. Okay, okay. So we need a way to control this thing. So like, let's assume I have 3 nodes here. Let's assume this is the master node. Okay, and this is a node 1. Dev, or let's say this is a US, or let's say green or red. Okay. And this one is green, and this one is blue. Okay, so we'd like a way how the scheduling is going on here. We'd like to control its this one. Okay, so before this, let me review what and all. So here, the first option we seen is something called node name property. Just with the node name, we are assigning like, okay, this should go to this particular node. Okay, so instead of this, so we would like let's label this nodes itself, right? Okay, so k label node. Okay, k get nodes. K label node, and this one color is equal to blue. So if you see here somewhere, yeah, you see this label got appended over here. Okay, the color is equal to blue. So what will I do? I'll assign one more. So color is equal to green. And this one I'll assign color is equal to red. Okay, so that will follow this one over here and this one over here. So the next property, we are using something called Node Selector. Okay, so we tried this in the last session. We're gonna try one more time. So the first thing we see is node name, and the second thing we're gonna try is the node selector. So in the node selector, what we'll do is, so we will go with the labels. Yeah, that's it, node selector, and we will give the labels. So here we are following a Nodeaffinity. So here we are following a Nodeaffinity rule, okay, to do this thing. Okay. Just a second. So here it is. It's a static node selector. So what we'll do, we'll just give the label is equal to this one. Okay. So we added one label that is blue. What we'll do, we'll add a region. Okay. So we will mark this nodes as one is in US. Okay. And these two are in US, and this one is in India or UK. Okay. So we will label the countries is equal to this thing, or let's assume we will label size is equal to big, small, and all. Okay, let's go with the size. Okay, this is small, and this is small, and this is medium. Okay, so we'll follow this. Let's assume we want to schedule our pods only to the small nodes. Okay, we don't want to schedule in the medium node. So what we'll do, we'll use a node selector and we'll use the label size is equal to small. Okay, so let's label this one first. Big. Okay, so this one I schedule to big. Now what will I do? I'll go and change my deployment so that it should take this. Okay, backend. So here somewhere there must be a value for the node selector. Node selector. Okay, so size is equal to small. Let's check the syntax. So node selector under the container spec field. Okay, this is the how we are supposed to specify. So let me use this. And if you see right now, the pods distribution is like this. Okay, wide. Okay, it's going 1 1 to each pod. Okay, so I'll apply it. K apply have enough backend. Spec node select. So here the indentation is the main thing. So we are still following that. Okay. Yeah. So now if you see, the pod got terminated from the last one, which is our different size. And we configured these two as the small nodes, okay? 20 and 21 as the small nodes. Let me delete this pod. Okay. K delete, busy box. Yeah. So if you see the scheduling happened like so the way we mentioned, okay, we wanted to schedule only on 20 and 21. So that's how it took it. Okay. So now here comes a condition where this is a fixed. Okay, it's not dynamic. Okay. Now the question is, what happens if these particular nodes are not available? Okay, there is a some label whatever we provided. If it is not available, what happens to our pod? Okay. So here there is a small size big. What about size medium? Okay. So what do I'll change the deployment. So what's happening is the pods, whatever are there in these labels, right? They keep on running. So I'll clean up the pods. Okay. K delete pods. This and this and this. Okay. So if you see, since it is a rolling deployment, right? The replicas are being available. Okay. If you see, the pods are still in pending state. Okay. So let me clean up this. Yeah, we during our scheduling, right? Like during our what to say, our deployment, we gave a mandatory like, okay, so we would like this ratio of this. So like 75 and 25% ratio. So that's the thing. If they are keep on still running on the other things, okay. But some of the pods are still running here. Okay. My ideal count pod count is this. Okay, kget deployment, backend, YAML, replica is equal to. So my replica count is 5. Okay. But how many replicas are available right now? There are only 3 replicas are available. Okay. So if you see these other 2 pods, they are still in pending state. My application got affected here. Okay. Because it's a fixed rule. The node selector is also a fixed property. Okay. So yeah, do you understand this one? This part, are you able to understand why the pods went into pending state?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So perhaps after this, I'll tell you one more situation. Like so, only reason because we specified a token label which is not available. So after this, I'll tell you one more what is a property, advanced property. Okay, that is called nodeAffinity. To solve this problem, these people introduced a concept called nodeAffinity. Okay, so what nodeAffinity mentions is it has 2 properties. So nodeAffinity has 2 properties. Yeah, nodeAffinity has a weight between 1 to 100 for each affinity type. Okay. It has 2 properties, which is required during scheduling, ignored during execution. Okay. So the other one is preferred during scheduling, ignored during execution. Okay. So what exactly happens is in scheduling the pods, right? So this one will make sure to require, okay, it's like mandatory. Let's assume here in this case, I need to have replica count of 3. It's like 3 out of 5, right? Okay. That's how my uptime is. Okay. Instead of this, what I want is even if that particular label, whatever size we mentioned, if it is not available, okay, the nodes are not available in the pool, it should go ahead and schedule it. Okay. So that's why it's called one is required scheduling and preferred. Okay. So I'll copy this one and let me copy this and I'll keep it to this spec. Okay. VA backend. Yeah, the spec is under the pod. Okay. So I see here the affinity and containers they are matching. Okay, that is the reason we do it in VS codes. That is okay. We should be comfortable with VA also. So that is okay. So the operator here it says in or equal to, so we can use multiple operators. So what will I do? I'll change let me see if it is there. Okay, the zones label. Okay, kubectl get nodes f1 wide show labels. So do we have zones? No, zone is not there. So what we'll do, we will take this one, the size variable. Okay. So, or we can, yeah, we'll take what the size. So size equal to, instead of equal to, I can keep this one. Okay. Uh, Equal to big or medium. Okay. And I'll remove this node selector property. So since I don't need this anymore. So the syntax might look big, but if you see, it's just this. Okay. So we are just mentioning required during a scheduling. Okay. So, okay, apply map. I'll scale the deployments. Okay. Scale deployment backend replicas is equal to 0. Okay, all my backend ports are removed. So I'll apply and go ahead and apply backend. So yeah, if you see, they're still in the pending state because we told this, okay, required during scheduling. So it's like mandatory thing. Okay. So required is a must and should. Okay. So preferred is like, okay, if you can manage, if it is there, okay, otherwise let's go. So what will I do? I'll change this one to preferred. Okay. So this is the one. In preferred, we are giving a wait property. I'll follow that one. So preference. So VI backend. Preference hyphen V2 preference. Okay, and match expressions. I should give it a try. So let me see. Okay, apply hyphen F. I'll scale down the deployments and I'll apply the backend again. So, yeah, cannot restore struct from spice. Second. Metadata spec, Affinity, okay, nodeAffinity, wait, reference, okay. Yeah, I'll update it here. Affinity, nodeAffinity, hyphen wait one, preference, match expression, key sizing operators, values medium. Hmm. It's like due to that it's coming as a list. Now it's coming as a a group of array kind of thing now. So the hyphen is making it is a list. Okay. So I'll change this. Okay. Yeah. So now if you see what happened, like since we changed the property to preference, okay. So it's taking this one and it's going ahead, since even though if it is not finding this particular size medium, it's going ahead. Okay. How can I check that? Describe deployment backend. Yeah. Scaled up, scaled on. Well, let me check the pod. Describe pod. Yeah, maybe they will be in the events or logs. Okay, I think it's not that one is not showing up here. I think it's taken from the scheduler. So yeah, that's okay. But let me know if you're able to understand this concept. So I want you to give a try this particular one, required and preference. So yeah, before that, do let me know if you understand this. Any questions?
Yeah, I'm good done.
Yeah, Prasad, you're good, right? Shall I?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what will I do? I'll give you this document. Okay, and
It's
can
in
try.
Kubernetes documentation, right?
Yeah, it's in Kubernetes documentation. You can check for this.
Okay, sure.
So do let me know what is the labels you're trying. Okay, so you can do one thing. I think it's there is no guarantee that okay, I need to try only this particular one. You can try using BusyBox also. So you have the BusyBox and you have backend. So for BusyBox, you can try like okay, why don't I try this label and preference and required, right? You can try it. BusyBox and backend both. So yeah, do let me know if you have any questions. Okay, get NS. Yeah, create namespace Prasad and Hari. And I'll give you a command to lock your namespace and I'll increase the SSH time modes.
Sissy, do you want us to change labels for YAMLs?
Yeah, see, you can label however you want these nodes, right? So that's up to you, man. Okay, if you want label command, I'll give you. So kubectl label. First get the node name. Okay, so from here, So kubectl label the node name, and what is the label you want? Okay, let's assume what is it? env is equal to dev. Okay, label space node. Okay, so the env label came here. Okay, so this is the syntax. Yeah, it's not mandatory. You need to create a label, but since you are doing hands-on, right? So be flexible. However you want.
Zero.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me. Yeah, Prasad, can you repeat your question? Your voice is not audible, man. I think you're having issues.
1 second. Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, tell me.
Okay. So one node is assigned to me, right? Like 1.10. Like IP 110 is assigned to me now. It's under my name. Sure. Check.
No. 1.10 is the master control plane. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, you can take 20, 10, 20, 21, 22.
20, 21, 22.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I was supposed to do that. So, yeah, you might get syntax issues. Let me know if you face some.
I'm trying to assign that backend part to env dev. Like you already created label.
Yeah. Wait a second. No, I didn't assign any label, man. If you want, let me know which one to assign. Or you can assign it. It's okay.
Okay, you assign to 1.10, right? So I will assign to 120, 20 or 21. Let me.
Yeah. 1.20. 1.10 is master.
Yeah, I will assign to 1.21 also.
Yeah. Yeah, Hari, you need any help, man? Hari? Okay,
Yeah, and sorry, I was talking on mute actually. So yeah, I already assigned to 21.
21. What is the label?
Dev only. Just I changed the.
No, 20. Okay, 21. Yeah, env is equal to dev. Okay, 21
Yeah.
and 22.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
assigned 21.
Okay. Yeah, try to use different labels for your convenience. Okay, you can use color or you can use, environment or anything. You can use any random building name or something. That's okay.
Yeah, sure.
So label can be anything. It's okay. Yeah, how's your pods? They are getting assigned?
Yeah, it looks like, but not sure. I'm checking.
See, your pod has your pod scale. How many is there? Only 20. Yeah, your pod has a scaling of 1. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Kedit deployment backend -n Hari. Replicas is equal to 3. So scale your replicas so we will get to know where it is going. Yeah, and I'll scale Prasad's also, the replica count. Yeah, so if you see your backend is going to 3 nodes. Why is that? Yeah, it's going to all 3. Hari, check that one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 2021.
Prasad, how about you?
Can you check once I applied YAML, or let me check?
Okay, I'm switching to your user. Okay, yes, you Prasad. And
Yeah, both my backends are assigned to 21.
okay, wait a second. Kgit pods -n Prasad. No, your backends, one is running in 20, one is 21, and one is 22. Yeah, and you mentioned color green, right? And you mentioned required, correct? So if you mention required, there should be pending pods also, right? Okay, wait.
Let me check.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I do you want to add a namespace as well? Like,
Uh, yeah. You're supposed to add a namespace, man.
that's
Let's.
the reason. When I check the minus directly hyphen override, it is showing dot 21 IPs. Let me
Okay,
see.
yeah, Hari. Yeah,
Add
you
on
can
names.
also update the namespace, man.
Yeah, while applying the backend, I'm passing in the command
Yeah,
itself.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot to give you the namespace command once again. Kubernetes shortcut. Yeah, here is quick reference sheet, and here is the command. Yeah, Prasad, I gave you namespace command. You can use that. Hari, you can also use it. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the namespace anymore. I'll delete mine. Get pods. Sesi. Scale. And yeah, Hari and Prasad, let me know. I'll clean up your, or you can clean up your replicas actually. I'll give you the command. So before starting, right, clean up your replica pods. That's better. Yeah, I gave you command to clean up the pods. And yeah, I cleaned up everything, man. Do let me know if you need any help.
Yeah, already cleaned up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just small doubt. You have given set context current namespace, right?
Correct.
So instead of that, I can use -n namespace as well while applying. The both are same or different.
Yeah, both are same. So like, as you remember, right, every time like we are giving
Yeah.
that namespace command, it was just a little inconvenience. So
Yes. Standard.
while
Yeah.
preparing for CK, right, that Kubernetes certification, so we use all these shortcuts. So they're very helpful. And this is one shortcut I use regularly.
Okay. Just a question like that. Is the both same or not? Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, both are. You're asking me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I changed the backend type. I mean, with the I added the labels like type is UAT. So and I applied the backend. Now it is hosting on the label which I assigned 21.
Okay, one
So
second.
can you cross check? Yes.
Uh, okay, so kget nodes show labels. Okay, so we can make
21
yeah.
type equals to UAT. The last.
Yeah, type is equal to UAT. You did for 21 node.
Right. So yeah, can you check the pods for backend on that specific?
Kget pods, hurry. Okay, and you can check now. So wide, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, 21.
yeah, everything is running on 21. And if I see the YAML file, right?
Yeah.
Grep for
key.
yeah. So this is what you gave, right? So required, you gave a required during execution rule. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that one. Let me open that. So A5 required.
Hurry also assigned to 21.
Yeah. Hari is also scheduling in 21. Okay. And why there is no values? 1 second.
Let me change to 22 then, because I also assigned.
1 second. Let me check that. Okay, deployment, hurry. And see, this is what you provided, right? So label.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do is you can check with this. Sorry about the noise. So refer. Yeah, you can check this with this command. So
That A7, what exactly the main like line number?
So yeah, that for the grep. So how many lines we are checking grepping for? Okay. So if I do grep A1, so we get up to that like okay, one line before and one line after, right? So A2.
Oh,
Yeah, I think one line after, two lines after. Okay. So I'll give A5. So I'm getting all these things. So I'll give A7, A6 I can give. Yeah. Shit. A7. Yeah. So these are all things in Linux. So once you know grep, you can grep, you can use this in Google. You can Google out how to do this. So these are all on job, part of on job learning. So
okay.
yeah, like Prasad, I'll check yours, how it is.
No, sir. See, he is 21 running, right? But still, I am not able to label it.
Okay. C21 and show labels.
21, I removed the pods, whatever I deployed, like scale down the backend. I
Okay. So
label
what
it
is the
as
label what is the label you wanted to use? Green, right? Color is equal to green.
yeah, that is for 21. So I just want to change it to red for 22. Is it
Uh,
okay?
yeah, you can change your right your manifest. You can do it right. Can you change it in your manifest?
Like I changed the YAML. Let me change the YAML.
Yeah, you can change your YAML and apply. Yeah, so cd home serve and Docker demo Kubenetes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
small doubt, can we use the as we are currently using multiple labels to one node? So is it fine to deal with the labels, right? Like we can host the multiple pods in the same node with the different labels.
I didn't understood your question. Okay, so yeah, can you tell me here what do you want? How do you want to label? You tell me.
So Prasad already assigned label like environment equals to dev color equals to green something to the 21
Right.
node. So and I am also using the same node with a different label names like
Yeah.
type equals to UAT. So I am
Yes.
hosting. I am just nodeAffinity with UAT key values. So
Right.
he can use his labels, right? He can host the same.
Yeah, you can use both two
Yeah.
different labels. Yes, you can
Okay.
use. And
Yeah.
also, see, you made one label, one node as UAT, right? So you can
Yeah.
apply the another node. You can apply the same label UAT.
Okay.
Okay, so try applying it. Okay, and one more thing is, see, there is a explanation here, right? See, if you see the syntax, what it's saying is required during scheduling, ignored during execution. Okay, so the pod life cycle will go like this. Okay, so
Yes, yes,
pending.
yeah, done.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, so there is a pod life cycle. So there is a pending, scheduled, right? And there's one more execution as in running. Okay, there is killed. Okay, so these are the stages ideally. So 1 second. Yeah, so there is a pod creation. Before this, then we'll apply the Kubernetes manifest, right? So we'll do k apply kubectl apply -f pod.yaml. So then it will go to pending mode. Okay. So the scheduler will pick up based on the references we provided. So it will go and try to schedule the pod. Okay. And then in the pod here there is an image pull that happens though. Okay. and then running, and then killed or termination, you can say. Okay. So let me see the pod lifecycle here, how it is. Yeah, you see. So pending, running, succeeded, failed, or unknown. Okay. So this one I mentioned here itself, like from scheduling, sometimes it might go to this stage, right? Terminated or killed due to image pull or any other regions. Okay. So yeah, that is what ideally. So here what it's saying is required during scheduling. All these constraints it will follow. We are talking about this particular part. Ignore during execution. Okay. So what is the meaning of that? Yeah, and this is mandatory as according to Kubernetes standards. This is mandatory. So this label is mandatory. Ignore during execution. That means if a pod is already running, you cannot switch to another node. Okay. So if you want to switch, what you're supposed to do, you need to kill the pod when the new pod is getting created. Like once you kill, so when the new pod is getting created to pending node, it will go to running again. So that's what it says. Ignore during execution. So that's why what I'm doing scaling down and then trying to schedule it again. Okay. Yeah. 1 second. Hari, you were trying out something, right? I asked you to label this one UAT to 2 nodes. Let me know if you tried it.
Yeah, I'm doing that one.
Okay. Sir, can you let me know? Is it good now?
Yeah, you can check it.
Okay. Get pods. Funny. Get pods. Yeah, and yeah, so these two went into two different things. So the reason could be because, yeah, Prasad YAML. So you mentioned the colors as red, right? And you mentioned this is required. Okay. So now get nodes, show labels, right? So you mentioned color red to how many? Color is equal to red. Yeah. In that case, my question is, so why there is, yeah, we should be good. So
No,
color is
one
red.
busy box, right? One is busy box and two are backend.
Okay. So how did you define busy box? Let me check that.
I
You
didn't
get it.
define any busy box.
Okay.
So I just
See,
want to check whether it is going to same node or different. So I just applied busy box. So it went to different node.
okay. So now
Yeah.
what I'll do is I'll remove the label for the node. Okay. This red, right? So
Okay.
I'll remove the label. Okay.
Mm.
So K. Yeah. So now you mentioned the parameter as required, right? So what will I do? I'll remove that red label to how many pods you read? Only one, right?
Yeah, only one. 22.
Yeah. So K label, node is this. Okay. And I'll mention color and then I'll just mention hyphen. K label node. Okay. Now it is unlabeled. Okay. So now this label is not there. Okay. Now what happens to your pods? So they are already in running state. So they should not get distracted. They should not get any issues. Correct?
Yeah, currently that's what happening. Both
Yeah.
showing
So
run.
what will I do? I'll delete all these both pods. Okay. Now let's check, or you can delete both these pods, or you can do scale down to 0, and then scale it back. So however you want. Okay. So try to delete these pods and see what's happening.
Yeah, okay. I'm scaling down to 0, and or else I will scale down to 1 and scale down to 2 again.
Anything is fine. Yeah, you can try that. Or instead you can just delete the pods. Okay, K delete the pod. Okay.
I scale down to 1, so 1 is running. Now again I'm scaling down to 2.
Yeah. So if you see now, the state is in still pending state, right?
Yes, it is pending state.
Yeah. So that's about the life cycle, right? Like, so we are still here based on these node affinities and all, it will go to scheduled mode. So since it's not getting scheduled anyway, that's why it's going to pending. Okay.
State.
So now I tried a scenario here. Okay. Or what I want you to do is I want you to change your label to preferred instead of ignored. Okay. And before that, we'd like to show you something. Okay. See, this is a, yeah, one second. See, there is a array and list, right? So how do you define the list? List would be 1. Yeah, so the list would be like this, right? 3. And array is somewhere. How will you define an array? So array will be always inside a box, correct? You're aware of the general data types, but here in the Kubernetes context, this is what we are following, right? So array, it's a single element that is getting popped out, okay? And list is where you're mentioning the list of the things, okay? Now, if you go back to here, okay, see, this is a list hyphen name. This is a list. This is also a list. Okay, that means what? We can specify one more container port. This is also a list. Okay. And here the weight is a list item. Okay. But the preference, this is not a list. Okay. If you go to, let me take your example. Okay. So sudo cat yeah. So if you see this definition, see the match expression, right? So how many match expressions you can try here? Since it is a list, you can try multiple, correct?
Yes, yes.
Let me put it over here. So this is how it's looking. Okay. So when you are trying to do a required during execution affinity, okay. So you can try to match multiple list. Okay. So this is color red, right? Now instead you can add one more key. Color is equal to blue.
Can we add green so that it will assign to 21? Okay, check.
Yeah, you can try that. Okay. So that is one thing. And one more is if you see this one, preferred during execution. So I'm not specifying preference or match. Yeah, I'm not specifying match expression as a list. So I want to specify only one particular selection here. Okay. The reason is because, so I'll specify one more weight. Okay. Right. And weight is somewhere 50. Okay. So this 2 itself is a list. Weight itself is a list, not the match expression 0. So size is equal to medium and size is equal to small. Okay. So let me show you. If you see ours, right? So what we mentioned, we have a small and we have big now, right? So now when I'm giving the preference during execution, Okay, let me go to my home directory. Okay, cat backend. Right. So when I'm trying out preference during execution, so I gave both here, right? Size is equal to small, size is equal to big. So the both are existing already. In that case, it will get confused. Okay. How should I try to pick the one which is the best choice here? So here I mentioned the weight as 50 is this one. Okay, which it should take the big. So, and that too, it's a preference. That's not mean it doesn't mean that it's a guarantee thing. It's a preference. Okay. So K apply -F backend K get pods. Yeah. If you see, it is taking 22 as in the third node. Okay. So K get nodes. Yeah. Size is equal to big. The reason this is picking this node always is because of the priority we mentioned, the weight we mentioned. Okay. I gave the weight as big for this one. So that is the reason it's picking up this. So if I give the more weight to this one, it will pick up a different expression. Is the concept clear or you have any doubts? So one we discussed about the arrays and list. Okay. How we are able to specify multiple things. Okay. And when you are trying to do a required during required. Okay. So during required, you can specify multiple selections. Okay. So there is one and yeah, so there is one and there is two. Okay. If this is required is not there, it will go into pending. This required is also not there, it will go into pending. This is a end condition. Okay. So sorry, this is not a end condition. This is an OR condition. So both of these things should be ready. Okay. That is a end condition. So, okay. And this is a preference. So in this case, what's happening? So it will take based on the weight. Okay, and let me see. Let's see the required conditions here. Okay, in the required match expression. Yeah, so that is the end condition, Malprasad. So, and this is a OR condition here in this case. As in not OR condition, it's based on the weight here. Okay, so based on the weight it's taking.
Okay.
Sorry, is it too much confusing or you're able to get it?
Yeah, it's somewhat understandable. So I just need to practically implement that so that it can be more.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Hari, you have any questions, man?
Yeah, actually, I'm trying one different scenario. Like I'm assigning same label to different nodes,
Okay.
and I'm trying to apply with the ignore during execution with the type whatever the label I gave. So when I'm trying to I minimize the pods to 0, and I try to apply the backend, and it is not applying.
Okay, so let's check the labels what we tried, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So K get nodes.
So
Okay,
21
what
and
is the
22,
label?
21 and 22 with the same labels.
What is the label?
Type UAT, last one. Yeah.
Okay, so label is equal to UAT. So you gave this, right? So UAT. And you are saying preferred during execution. Okay. And also it will come with a weight, right? Okay. So now sudo cat home. Yeah. Okay. Now, hey, your YAML got changed. Boss, your YAML got changed. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, somewhere your YAML got messed up, man. Like it is storing the status, everything, right? Okay. So that is the reason you are not getting clean thing.
Okay.
So
Okay. I will check this.
yeah, I'll do one thing. I'll clean up your YAML. Okay. And I'll not save this, and yeah, I'm showing a default YAML now.
Yeah.
I'll try to git I deleted to git, right? Okay. So git restore. Okay. Backend dot YAML. Yeah. Yeah, man. So you got your YAML file back. So you should be good.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah,
like
Prasad,
in my case, it should be or condition, right?
which one you are trying?
Like color red or
No, you're trying preferred, right? Is it?
yes, it is preferred. I mean, the required conditions.
Yeah, but yeah, it is a or condition, as in like if nothing is matching, it will go to other pods, right? So
So when I added the same condition, so it's not work. So now I am changing back to our condition. So I'll check in that code.
no. Yeah, sorry. Like it is not exactly or, but it is kind of a complementing or.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you explain what you tried? So you tried a label. Those labels are existing or not?
Yeah, one is green and one is red. So
Okay.
I kept match expressions key values. One color is red and one color is green. I added two expressions. So this time it's not picking up. So I'm giving values both red and green in the same YAML.
Okay, wait. Let me check on it.
Yeah, you can check it. In the meantime, I will editing. So is that fine?
Yeah, 1 second. Let's check.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
So, no, you're still trying required, right? Not preferred.
Yeah. I'm still trying required.
So it's an end condition, right? END.
END condition, but it's okay. Change.
Yeah, it's an end condition. Both should match. Okay, this and this both should match.
Now, can you check once the YAML?
Okay. Yeah, it's still showing required, right?
Required is mandatory, right?
Yeah, required means mandatory, and both conditions should match. There should be a red and there should be a green. Okay. So kget nodes, show labels. Yeah. Is there a red? 1 second. See, color is equal to green is there, color is equal to blue is there. Okay. So now what you can try, since you mentioned match condition as in this one required, right? So you can try labeling this 22 node to color is equal to green.
Okay. Let me check. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a while than expected. Do let me know. We can conclude it for today and we can sync up again. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tried in a different scenario. Like I'm trying to understand how it works. So as I said, I gave the same labels to the two nodes. So and I'm
Okay.
passing I passed my backend. So as I gave like required during scheduling, ignored during execution with the match label, whatever I gave to the two nodes. So now my pod is hosting on 21. So on what basis usually it will picks up that one?
Yeah, I mean, we can also try preferred during execution. Now, like, since I want you to understand, like, let's try this. Okay.
Okay, sure.
No,
Yeah,
this,
will do.
yeah, this is simple, right? Like, oh, you're having one replica, man. 1 second. You increase your replica count to 3 for a better choice. Okay. 3 or
Yeah.
5, whatever it is. Okay.
Oh, it
Now,
is on one. Okay.
yeah, now check yours.
Oh, let me check. Yeah. Yeah, perfect now. So it is on 22 and 21. So now I will try a different scenario.
Okay. Yeah, you try both. Let me know ask you have any questions. Okay. If you need template, I'll prepare it for you.
Yeah, sure.
I think this concept is a little tricky, man. Okay.
Like Sisi, so I used the same required condition. So I used values red and green both. Like, but it's
Okay.
still when I deployment to 0 and scale back to 2, it is picking only green.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, let me check your scaling, right? 1 second. Did you check your scaling? How many replicas are there? 2, right? Okay, let's say increase it to 4. Yeah, you can do this. That's okay. Green and increase your scaling. Okay. Kget nodes, Kget pods. Did it met now? Your net your condition did it got satisfied now?
Yes, now it got satisfied. Then why
Okay.
the previous one it goes only to 22?
Ah. Oh. No, maybe that is because maybe okay.
The size may impact
It,
the size of the node may impact it.
no, no, because we are using very less. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so 2. Yeah, let me scale down. K scale deployment backend replicas is equal to 0. Okay, now I cleaned up everything. Okay. K apply -f backend. Yeah, it's running in both, right?
Yeah, now it's running in both.
Okay, maybe when you tried, the pod was already created from very long time. That's what I think so.
Maybe because of replica making it 1 to 2 and then 0 to 2 like that. Maybe because of that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that I should have checked that, but I am thinking because maybe the pod is running already when you tried to implement a new change, right? The running pod stayed like that. That's what I'm assuming. That's okay. Yeah, let me know once you people are comfortable with this topic. Yeah, if you are okay, I'll take another 30 minutes and we'll close it. I want to mention about taints and tolerations.
Uh, can we do it tomorrow?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, only for you both people, I can try it tomorrow. Sometime I'm not sure of the timing, man. I'll see. Okay. Yeah,
No
Hari, are
problem.
you completed, man?
Yeah, I tried another preferred during scheduling also with a wait one.
Okay. So in this case, I'll show you one more condition. I think no,
Yeah.
it's okay. Yeah, taints and toleration, that is also a big concept. When you are trying to do it, it'll take some time. Yeah. For now, I'll conclude it here. We'll see.